Good morning. Good morning, Variable Ned the Bear. How are you today? Interesting. Straight to social eating, of course. What else would we do? What? Glass can... What is this? What am I eating? I forgot about these last night. Oh, that's disappointing when that happens. You go there. Don't fly away. Beautiful day there, I know. I didn't even know it was nice out. That's where I stayed. I didn't know this till the morning. These crazy like electronic shutters that block out like 100% of all light. So I was like, started waking up, I'm like, oh, it's still like pitch black outside. Okay. Eventually I checked my clock on my phone and I'm like, whoa, it's like 9 o'clock. How is it still dark? And I like started my morning, turned on my light, and eventually found the switch, and I pressed the button, and it's like, and it's like, let there be light, and it's, yeah. Sunny, beautiful day. Alright, well, let's make my apple crumble. So you get apple, crumble. Wow. It's high quality stuff. On sale at Lidl. Look at that. Wow. There's a real thing. As much as anyone wants it to be, not really. Not really. Morning, Poke. UPIA. Is that what it is? Like, UPIA? UPIA? It's not like... Die Hard or something like that? But it's UPIA? Morning, Zedsies. Dr. Spin. Water addicted. Yes, it is. Okay, it's UPIA. Surprised they use glass jars for this. I think glass jars are nice to reuse for something, but it doesn't have an actual lid. It's still just a tear-off thingamajigger. Maybe it's so I can heat it up. Bog Mountain, one of the best view mountains in the U. Yeah, maybe. What is that anyway? It's apple crumble. I was just going to use them for creme brulee chocolate mousse. Oh, that would be good. I can't. I have to get rid of them, unfortunately. Find a place to sit and eat sausage. I'm ready to go with the sausage, yeah. Morning, Plastic Bastard. Mr. Damn Fine. Looks like a nice day where we headed later. Andorra. Most likely. What a change in weather, I know. Gorgeous. Yeah, that's really nice here. Your sister overdue. Sister's already had the baby. Still working on plans on getting home. You're not going home? I am. That's why I said I'm working on plans to go home. It never had to be an immediate thing. It's just, I do want to go home and see my nephew. We're eating apple crumble in a can. It's good stuff. Yeah, that one uncle that's an expert hitchhiker, cool. Yeah, every family has one. Came as a 2-pack. Guessing it's for those nice dinner dates where you buy your dessert from Lidl. But when you're traveling solo, I'm the date. Camping out in Andorra? No idea what I'm going to do in Andorra. I could go through it today and be in Spain. Yeah, I have no idea. Every day is a mystery in my life. Crumble. Cookie Monster. Thanks for the 2-month resub. You're eating a little breakfast wrong. I know. I think it's safe to say I just don't do anything right. Everything's wrong. Enjoy your day. Thank you. I will. You too. Shop close to you for a repair mattress if you want. What type of shop? I should do that. Like, it's totally like, if it's a nice weather and the ground isn't super saturated, then we're fine. I can sleep on cardboard and stuff like that. But if the ground's super saturated and it's raining and pouring and all that jazz, it kind of ruins my sleep system. We'll see. Can you see? That's a tunnel. There's 2 tunnels, but only one's used. Is the other the emergency escape tunnel? The snow slide broke it? Yeah, I think so. Going to Andorra? Yeah, Ram. Decathlon. Footwear stuff? Okay, I'll see where that is, how far that is. Decathlon. This year, mess up English breakfast. Are breakfast fry-ups not as much of a thing here? It doesn't seem like there's like... That's a common breakfast thing. This area. I miss fry-ups. Managed to fix your sleeping bag? I had no glue. No glue, so I couldn't fix it. Eating fish eggs for the sport. No, speaking of that, I was really surprised that Lidl had caviar. And 2 different kinds of caviar. What's up with that? Morning, Josh. It looks amazing today. Come around, it's beautiful. It's fake cheap caviar? No, for 3 small cans it was 26 euros, I think. I don't think it was fake stuff. That was 30 seconds of ads. I don't run any ads. Talk to Twitch. You automatically get a pre-roll ad when you join a channel. Firstly, usually comments in back there comment as muesli. Yeah, I love muesli. Don't talk smack about muesli. Stuff's good. Classic apple crumble for breakfast. Yeah, like I've had caviar before, and I found it very underwhelming. They're like, I don't understand what the big deal is here. Why is it so expensive? Why is this thing? But it was funny to me, because it was the first and only time? Yeah, I think. It's the only time? So I don't think Etihad serves caviar. It's Cathay Pacific First Class. And it's champagne and caviar. Krug champagne or Krug something champagne caviar. I just thought it was funny because I hitchhiked there. Coming to Portugal on the Strip? Maybe. Just because it's hard to get. But still, just because it's hard to get, it doesn't really taste like much. Been to Andorra, it's amazing swimming mountains. Well, we'll try and hitchhike there shortly here. Looks like a turd. Yeah, weird shaped turds. Wait, the spiciness of the sausage? Is 5 like melting my face off? The 1 is not spicy. It's a 2. It's a great day. There, over your England, we have bad winds. The wind where it knocks over your bins. That sucks. Knocked over bins are the worst. Visiting the capital, it's pretty hectic at the moment. What capital? Or what country? Classic breakfast. Apple crumble, a little bit of chorizo. Never meats. We gotta have some cheese. Still got some Baby Bell. Bop, 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 Baby Bell. 80km/h winds in Ontario. Brutal. Was it cold too? Because that'd be good, some good wind chill value. It's like -20 or something like that. Add an 80km/h wind gust. Oh baby. Now we're doing the opposite of cooking. How long will be in here to the next trip? Depends on my flights. Probably when I book my flight home, I'll know how long I'll be there. Because one-way flights are just horrible value. Well, unless I use points. And then one-way flights are half the cost of round-trip flights, and that makes sense. But, no, come here. Perfect. Cheese is good. I like it. I like everything.
People were getting elitist about cheese yesterday when I was eating a baby bell. Get better chorizo, one string spoon. I could have got better chorizo last night too, but this was the cheapest. So stream when you go home? I'll stream, but it probably won't be every day, 8 to 14 hours a day. Oops. -11 with the wind chill. Oh, so it's fairly warm for that area, for this time of year. Okay, let's see where that decathlon is. I can do that. Yeah, McDonald's Foix Facebook, I haven't checked. Fix your mattress. I didn't have any glue, so I couldn't fix it. I had glue. It came with glue. The glue disappeared. Fuck. 6 kilometers away. Back in town. Away from where I need to go. Why couldn't you have the cheese earlier? That's not a factor of could. It's just I didn't. I don't know. They didn't add me to their Facebook. I was rejected by McDonald's. What the hell? McDonald's doesn't want hitchhikers? Wait a second, how does he have Wi-Fi where the cables connect? Wait a second. How do you make a phone call if there's no string connecting your phone to the next phone? This doesn't make sense. We need a scientist. You can call everywhere, that's not how it works. But how does it work if there's no string connecting me to the person that I'm talking to? What's a wireless? I know. Word doesn't even make sense. What does it mean? I get what goes here. Yeah, I wish I had a little more bread. How do we hear your voice with a string connected to our ears? I don't know. Some kind of witchcraft. We need to burn something. That's the only way to cleanse something from witchcraft. Got the stage, that's a good start, yeah. Day 3, how many days are you going for? I don't know. Depends when I book a flight home. I don't have a fixed end date. Yeah, the red part's wax. You could probably eat wax and then nothing bad would happen, right? Have you had fondue? Must be really tasty. Yeah, I have. With like the oil fondue and the like cheese and chocolate fondue. Alright, one more bite of sausage and I'm done. Oops. Nothing bad except lines of your intestines, and then you can absorb nutrients from your food. Yep. Good times. It's not too bad. Could be worse. Can always be worse. You can go to a party, someone invite you, no? Maybe someone picked me up and invited me, I might, yeah. Sausage, save for later. All this garbage, put in here. Nice. Any other garbage? No. Put you on this bag. Call it a garbage bag. Boom. Easy. Still got some cheese. Very nice. Cheese and sausage. Even nicer. And a spork. And the hairdresser's getting a haircut and highlighted watching you. It's fun. Is your hairdresser like, why are you watching some dude sitting eating sausage? That's a spork. It's a spoon and a fork combined into one. Spoon. Fork. Yeah. That's it. It's a food. Why be so long? If anyone's here for my MRE thing, it's like a long bag and you like all the stuff's good, all the good stuff's at the bottom of this like little bag thing. So the long handle means you can get stuff, not stick your hand into a container. Or say you're like making something and you're like in a pot of boiling water because you only bring one utensil and you're, for weight reasons and space reasons. You don't like have a short handle thing. You're like, okay. And it has a carabiner on it. Maybe I should just like hang it off my like one of my belt loops or something like that. So I've always got a spork ready to go. You never know when you might need one. Alright, let's do it. Where are we going? Andorra. Alright, let's go.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh, a bend. Nice. There's not gonna be one here, but there is. Look at that. Nice. Pork. Bark. Bark. Hey, Stigo. Stigo. Weather's looking good today. It's beautiful. Good street memories if you stop hitchhiking. Well, if I could find a reliable source of them, then I could just grab a few, review them over the next few days, and then get a few more. Like, I think memories would go well with hitchhiking, wouldn't it? Why do they have to be mutually exclusive? Do do do. Alright. To Andorra we go. Emery guy needs to send some to content creators. He sends them? That'd be cool. Been to Andorra yet? Nope, never. All the cars like small. Welcome to Europe. Fuel is more expensive. Also, aren't a lot of countries taxed based on this, like, size of the engine and other stuff? So a car with a big engine just costs a whole lot more. Like casual. No big K automobiles. Except we were in Luxembourg and I saw like a full-size Dodge Ram pickup truck. And I'm like, whoa, that thing must have cost a fortune. Andorra. To the right, at the roundabout. As far as Andorra, it's just over an hour drive. Next after Andorra, most likely Spain. This would be a nice place to live. Valley around mountains, the edge of the Pyrenees. I wonder if it's expensive to live around here. This part of France. I promise. Stopping in Andorra, that's the plan. I doubt I'd find someone that could happen. If someone just wanted to go to Spain, they probably wouldn't take the route through Andorra. It's not the most efficient way to go. So probably whoever picks me in Andorra is going there. So I'll be stopping there. Check it out. There's an outdoor store. I can patch my sleeping pad. And then stay there tonight or move on. Local food bank has MREs in Texas. That's pretty cool. I want to try more. The ganache I had was pretty good. I like spaghetti pie. I'm glad you like spaghetti. I as well like spaghetti. How many of you tried literally one? It's a potato and pork? Ganache? Is it roads in the area? Maybe. Right now I'm going to Andorra though. You guys might be sad, but it's a beautiful sunny day like this. The content gloves can't really make an appearance. They just don't make sense. Have a good sleep? Yes, I did. I just feel overly tired the past few days. Overly tired. contact gloves need to make an appearance. We'll see how long it takes without contact gloves. Ain't you scared of traveling by yourself? Nope. Because I've done it so much. That's 4.5 years, 27 countries, 1,200 hitchhike lists. It's just like that. And that's the way it is. I can't even tell which way to go. A decent spot as well. Everybody should go down here. There's no entrance to the business. What do you do when you're not hitchhiking? I usually work and save up for another hitchhiking trip. But I like doing stuff outside. I like being outdoors. Timer. We don't have the VPS running, so we can't do the overlay. Can't. Going the other way. Watch me reach out for me, the sun is on the screen. September. The VPS, the RTMP server that we hosted to usually, doesn't work in France. Something about the French mobile providers not work with the VPS. Came across the channel, admire your independence and confidence. Keep it up, enjoy your travels. Hey, thank you, freaking Sarah. Sorry I'm not getting much opportunity to interact with you guys. Traffic's been pretty stable. It's hard for me to get down there and talk. Another Sarah. To east or west, south. Wasn't just about to have Charlie in the month heading home? I'm in the process. Yeah, she had a child. His name's Denver. And I'll be heading home soonish. I'm just figuring out how to get there most efficiently. Message about the group. People have been telling me about Decathlon having a group, but it's like 6 kilometers north of here. And then I'd have to walk back here anyway. And the Balkans probably not on this trip. But in the future, no. Here they're called Sarah. All the Sarahs. Appreciate all of the Sarahs here in the channel. Need more, in fact. Bonjour. Désolé, parlez-vous anglais? Yeah, a little bit. You're not doing no. Is there another slip road place to head slip road? Okay. Do you think I'd be better here? You think so? No, I make like a documentary on this. I just have a camera. Does that don't do that either of you? Do you have a camera? Is that something you're okay having to cut? Okay. Cool.
If you can go on the other side.
The back?
Okay, we can put your bag in the.
Put your bag in the.
Is it okay here? Like it's already in. Is this okay?
It in the back of the.
If we're just going 20 kilometers, this will.
Okay.
Allez, combien il a dit?
Oublie, viens ici. Allez, grimpe. Allez. So you're making documentary?
Yeah, on hitchhiking, out of stop.
Okay.
I've been doing that for 10 months.
Was you in France or across
I
Europe?
started, I went through all 50 US states in the United States.
Okay.
I'm from Canada though. And then I did all 10 Canadian provinces. And now this European trip. So Iceland, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, and France, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg.
Okay. Nice trip.
Oh yeah, it's been a good trip. Have you done some hitchhiking yourself?
Yeah, not to go from so far to so far.
Yeah.
But yes, when I was a student, I was used to make hitchhiking.
Okay.
Just to go from where I was living to where I want to go.
Yeah.
Not so often.
Yeah.
And here in Ariège, many people make hitchhiking.
Do they? Around this part?
Because
Yeah.
many people don't have car or just living in the mountains with no car. And,
Yeah.
and many people using hitchhiking.
Okay. And there's not many buses and stuff here either? Or?
No.
No.
Not from everywhere.
Because there's only 3 big cities here. 4 big cities.
Oh, okay.
4 cities. And you only have connection between cities and most of the people are living in the countryside.
Okay, I see. When was the last time you saw a hitchhiker? How long ago did you last see someone catching a lift? Was it very recent?
Sorry?
Have you seen anyone hitchhiking recently?
J'en ai pris un, j'ai pris un vieux, il y a pas longtemps, une vieille qui allait. Yeah.
Yeah.
From where we live, Saint-Giron, little city
Yeah.
from here. We just take one old woman who was only want to go to the supermarket
Mm-hmm.
by hitchhiking.
Oh, okay. It's just local,
Yeah.
going shopping, getting groceries. Alright. Let's see if I can point this. I pointed out the window, sort of like the view. This.
Ah ouais, non, mec.
Perfect. Out the window. Nice drive through here with the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're living in a very beautiful
So,
apartment. Je sais pas non plus. Ah, oui.
so you don't live down here, right?
Sorry?
You don't live down this way?
No.
No.
We are living in Ariège, but
The other side of
Okay.
West Ariège. So hitchhiking is walking in every country.
Yeah, I've done it in 27 countries now. And it
27?
It works everywhere. It works everywhere. It has a pretty bad reputation in most places. You said it's common here, but in most places in the world it's not very common anymore.
Yeah.
And it has people think it's very
Yeah,
dangerous
yeah.
and they don't want to pick up hitchhikers, or that's what they feel. But it still does work.
Yeah,
And
I
you
think
meet-
that many people just say, hey, funny.
When was the last time you hitchhiked?
I think now it's a little time ago, something like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
It's kind of listed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, super.
They were surprised. We didn't see a lot of people like comment from a French guy, I think,
Yeah.
who crossed all Japan only in high-tech.
Mhm.
It was funny. He made all his travel only by
Mhm. definite level of curiosity. Like they see me or they see you guys and they know you're not from Japan, and they're like, where are you from? Where are you going? Why are you hitchhiking or other stuff?
For them, it was a
Very exotic.
to speak with other people.
Yeah.
With strangers, so they were, but they don't speak very well English.
Yeah.
Most of so communication was complicated.
Mhm. In Japan, were you just traveling around, or were you going skiing, or because northern Japan's good for skiing, I think.
Yeah, but it was in summer.
It was summer, yeah.
But yes, in Sapporo seems to be very, very good place to to ski.
Yeah.
Because the mountain is just in front of the city, and I think that you can go to a ski station by subway or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hokkaido was Sapporo was very, very, very nice city. Very young, very good-minded.
Mhm.
Nice place to be. And we went in Hokkaido to see Kuma, to see bears, but we didn't see anyone.
No?
No, it was birds.
Here.
Ah oui, c'est bien. C'est birds,
Yeah, those bears.
not bears. Bears were there.
Hey, you should come to Canada.
Yeah.
We got lots of bears there.
I was working with a woman, his man went to Canada just to shoot his volunteer.
Yeah.
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 Sounds strange.
Tu peux juste regarder le message qu'on a reçu. T'en avais envoyé un?
Non, non, je te prie, monsieur, non,
And you go to Andorre for
Mhm.
a long time? Or?
No, like I'll probably go through it fairly quickly, and it is quite small.
Yeah.
I've just never been there before, so thought since I was close, might as well see if I can make my way through.
It's not really interesting.
No.
It's a country that's making all his own money by selling alcohol and cigarettes to French and Spanish people. Quite
Perfect.
strange.
Perfect.
But it's nice because it's in the mountains. That's the only thing. When you are going to arrive in Le Pas de la Case, it's the first city in Andorre when you're coming from France.
Mhm.
It's very, very, very. Comment on dit moche? Ugly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's some kind of giant supermarket.
Oh, perfect.
Ok, alors.
But
Like,
I don't know.
if someone is it so it's cheap for cigarettes and
Yeah.
alcohol. Is it
No
cheap for
tax.
other stuff too?
Yeah.
Like it has ski hills there. Is it cheap to go skiing?
I don't know. Maybe it will be a little. You can find there's many shop for with camera and
Okay.
photo. I think it's a little. Tax are crazy.
Mhm.
It's paying a little less, but it's quite expensive. Andorre here is cool, but if you go tomorrow on Saturday, there will be so many people going to Andorre from all the south of France just to get some cigarettes for.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
People come from Toulouse.
Does because they do have like a border because it's not part of the Schengen.
Yep.
Is it pretty fast moving? Like even though it's busy, you get through the border fast.
C'est quoi? C'est from Foix. I think it's half an hour an hour and a half. But if there's many people, it may take 3 hours, something like that.
Bah, parce que je me demande il vaut mieux pas lui parce que non après on va là-bas mais on est bien paumé. Enfin, il n'y a rien quoi.
Si on va aux cabanes, on peut aller aux cabanes.
Bah, je sais pas si c'est mieux. Attends. Tu vois, alors attends. Nous on est là. Et on va là. Mais il y aura 6 gens. Et s'il veut manger ou quoi, en tout cas il trouvera plus de choses, tu vois.
On va où nous en fait?
Là, aux cabanes.
Ouais,
Donc après c'est la route mais.
We are going to here, the cabane.
Yeah.
But it's very small place.
Yeah, so it might be better.
But it's the same road. We are here.
Here.
In Tarascon.
Okay.
We're going there. So if you want, you can let you here.
Yeah, this might be a good spot.
It's a good spot to make hitchhiking.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think you can find a rond-point ou un truc comme ça. Au cabane, il doit bien y avoir. So as you want.
Do you
can
think
take
there's
you
a...
just there. I think, frankly, I think you can find the same thing or something.
Okay.
A good place there.
Okay. Yeah, if you think there's a good spot there, then we can try that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
That works. Yeah.
No problem. If you see something good that you want and you want us to stop,
Perfect.
just ask and
Yeah.
we'll let you. But we're going to the cabin. Sorry, you told me, but I forgot. How long are you staying tripping?
This trip's been 83 days so far.
3 days.
And then I'm staying for probably just another few weeks. My sister just had a baby.
Okay.
So,
you have to go
and
back.
it's first of a new generation, so I'm an uncle now, so I want to go home and say hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was very fast. So, but it's the beginning of the documentary, or you've been
No,
making images since?
10 months
more
ago
time?
is when I
10
started,
months ago.
last
Okay.
April. And then I did 4.5 months in the United States.
Yeah.
And then I did like across Canada in, I don't know, a month or something like that. And then back to the United States, and now on this trip, almost 3 months in Europe.
Cool.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I think so. And you know where you're going to sleep at each night?
Usually a tent.
Okay, yeah, a tent in
And
January. Yeah, very
I'm from
nice.
Canada. I'm from Canada.
Yeah, okay.
It's cold there. But what did happen is I have an inflatable insulated sleeping pad, like to insulate me off the ground, and I broke it.
Okay.
So I sleep right on the ground, so it's not as good anymore. But
Yeah,
I'm trying
I think so.
to fix it. I'm trying to fix it.
Ah merde. Il a un super duvet. L'isole du sol a priori, mais qui visiblement est cassé. Donc là c'est un peu rude.
But maybe here you can find some mountain shop
Yeah.
that maybe
Yeah,
they
maybe they can help you to fix it.
Fix it because they have a lot of things like that to sell and
Yeah. I'll definitely look as I go here.
Axleterre
Cabane,
Do you think it would be? Are there lots of outdoor stores in Andorra as well, and they'd be cheaper?
Ah,
yeah,
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll just when
I
I
think
get
you
there.
should,
Yeah.
maybe it will be more easy in Andorra where
Yeah.
all the country is mountain, so
Yeah.
I don't have nothing else. Pas un paradis fiscal.
it's bigger.
Ouais, non, mais le Patakas, c'est magnifique.
close to where you're going?
Yeah.
Would like
Dans l'instant, les cabanes.
Alors du coup, nous on peut le laisser juste après, je pense. Là, c'est
Je
pas
sais
mal.
pas du tout.
Mais nous on tourne
Okay, so we're gonna turn on the right. So
okay.
maybe il y a pas un point là.
Okay, perhaps.
Yeah, there's a spot right
It
there.
was, yeah, better.
That spot was maybe.
Voilà, c'est juste. On va s'arrêter là.
Regarde, c'était le fenêtre. Allez, tape de la fenêtre.
Thank you.
Ouais,
Are they
de l'Andorre. It's
speed checks or what do they do?
well,
No, the
no,
police.
it was not police, but how do you customs.
Yeah.
And because we are on the road from Andorre, many people may take a little more cigarette and alcohol than
But they
allowed to.
it's still like 70 kilometers.
Yeah.
But they do it here?
Yeah, the customs not open, but you can go. It's okay. It's they make control after the border,
really?
and not at the border. A little, but very few. And most of controls are here on the road.
Yeah. Well,
Europe, you.
Non mais ça fait pas partie de l'Europe. Hein. Ça fait pas partie de l'Europe.
Mais t'as pas de.
C'était une frontière.
Frontière, mais il n'y a pas
Qui est des fois fermée. Quand tu quittes l'Andorre, après, alors je pense que c'est, je sais plus si c'est quand tu quittes l'Andorre ou quand tu rentres en France. Si, les mecs sont très souvent là et font passer toutes les voitures. C'est pas les mêmes gens qui mangent des choses. Ils sont contents d'aller déposer des mallettes de billets.
Franchement, la plupart du temps, tu t'aperçois. Tu peux. Tu t'arrêtes pas, montrer ton visage.
Non, mais il y avait quand même un poste. Tu vois, quand on y est allé, on est passé, il y avait quand même un poste. Là, c'est un peu pareil. Mais la dernière fois qu'on y allait, au retour, les mecs regardent ta gueule, regardent la voiture et te laissent passer, quoi. Mais... Oui. It's a factory of what you put on the baby's butt.
okay.
You know, talc.
Yeah.
Sur les fesses des bébés.
Quelle heure
13h08.
Sinon, on va où je suis là.
Is this Lucette?
Yeah, Luzenac.
Ozenek.
So when you see
Yeah.
Toi, tu.
J'ai pas de préférence.
Alors, en
Peut-être
fait,
qu'il faut aller plutôt au plateau de Bay parce que ça va être cool. Je veux dire, c'est un plateau pour aller se balader en raquette. À mon avis, c'est la bonne solution.
c'est là.
Sorry.
Bon, sinon, on va en Andorre. Hein. On va acheter de la picole et des clamps.
Non, et puis comment on va se balader?
On va se balader.
Bah non, à 17h, on va se balader en Andorre, on va juste acheter des trucs et partir. S'ils arrivent, ils ont pas les clés.
Ah, c'est vrai, ça.
Voilà, et
Okay, sorry, we're not going to Andorre.
That's okay. I would never expect you to. I'm sorry that it's well.
sorry it ended up detouring quite a bit for me.
To see your documentary on a big screen.
Alright. Alright, have a great day.
So good luck
Thank you.
and enjoy your trip.
Bye. Crap part is I'm right around the corner now. When we got to the turnoff, there was no spot, and they're like, okay, we'll just take you to the next town. There's a couple small spots along the way, but they're like, yeah, we'll just take you to the next town. Then we got to the next town, there's no pullout, so then they ended up just kept driving down the road. And then it turned back into highway. I just don't know where to hit. Well, we're in a valley between mountains, so that makes sense. Still annoying. Let's see where I am. But I understand. Ready to drive you for title? I have no idea. I'm between places right now. Maka Waka with the 10-month resub. Appreciate that, Maka Waka. Thank you very much. Let's see where I am. Invasions. Big 10-month resub, Maka Waka. Load. Snow in the Alps. No snow in the Alps. Alright, we've got a place to sit down for. This isn't the best spot, but I felt bad for them driving so far. Ow. 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 Just go here for a second. Let's see.
But yeah, we are now at the snow line, so we got snow here. What is this? I'm right around a bend here, so it's hard for people to see. That's the problem I'm having here. It's nice to be among mountains. It's actually quite mild out. It's quite warm, actually. Come on. I gotta do the parking spot right after a fast bend. So I'm gonna try and pick up the next ride when I just decide where I'm gonna do it. That'll probably work. Swap it a little bit there. Where is it? Right after that. Seems back on. It's back on. Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's go to Finland, Trevor. It's like a little Canada. I'd like to this summer. Going to see how you get it over here in the Vada at Hitch. Good night, iceberg. Have a good sleep. You. Let's see. What does his cardboard box say? What do you mean? I have a lot of different cardboard. This one says Andorra. Or Andorre. It's French spelling of Andorra. Look at these mountains. It's nice.
Yeah, this will work. We'll be at my back, so you see how I'm like silhouetted. There's not really much point of a sign. But yeah, it's kind of, it's a bad spot for the sun to be. No point in using the sign right now, they won't be able to read it. We're trying to see the crystal clip. I die laughing. That was one of the stranger things that's ever happened. I still don't know how that came to be. Morning, loco. It'll take a long time to get it up. Look, it's taken is 8.5 hours. That's very abnormal, but it can take a long time. Trevor, isn't hitchhiking dangerous? Most dangerous thing ever attempted by humans or animals. Space flights, it's even more dangerous than that guy that strapped a bit of fabric to himself and decided he could fly off the Eiffel Tower. That was child's play compared to hitchhiking. In the backpack, but as you can see by the rolled up sleeves, it's quite warm out. That's about, at least the weather's great. That's true. We'll get a lift eventually. Traffic's fairly fast though. Traffic's fairly fast though. Unless someone pulled over. It'd make more sense to be at the start of this there's a little pull out here, is what I'm looking at here. Problem is, the start of it's like you literally start merging onto it as you're turning this kind of corner thing. So there's no real good spot to be able to see me. What's a day budget like? I don't really have one. Some days I spend a lot, some days I spend 0. I just hope the money doesn't run out. That's essentially what I got going on. Gonna lose a thumb if you stand too close to traffic, that's true. A tray emotes. Hey. Do you hitchhike in your dreams? No. Sometimes I'm streaming in my dreams though. That always messes up my sleep. Nice! Bonjour, hello. Désolé, parlez-vous anglais?
Yeah.
Yeah? Andorra.
Sorry.
How far are you going this way?
What? I'm going to Spain.
This, where do you?
I don't know where I can put you.
Oh, okay.
It's,
Yeah.
okay,
No? Okay.
Sorry.
Alright, have a good one. Isn't Spain on the way to Andorra? Or like, Andorra's on the way to Spain? Should look at a map. Oh, going to Spain? Like the signs don't even say Spain, they're like Andorra that way. So you alright? I'm on the road to Andorra? Can't remember the culprit? Maybe. It says that Andorra, he's just like, no, I can't help you. I'm like, oh, but it's in the right direction. Whatever. I want to look anyway. I'm gonna look at a map. Past through Andorra to go to Spain. That's why, yeah, like this road goes through Andorra. Like, and then he's like, oh, my car's kind of full. I'm like, why did you pull over then? I'm confused. Take the N20. Okay, no, you can split up. But it's right by the Andorra border. You can split up and go through Porta and then into Spain. But that's like right next to Andorra, where you turn off. You just let me out there. Didn't like the look of you. I know, I'm intimidating. Someone tells me. Zolman, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Twitch. I appreciate that. Oh, now we know someone will pull over. But we now know the situation. see. I'm using my indoor sign because, well, I can't read it from the sign. So, nature thermals, Sante, ski, Bill. So skiing around? There doesn't appear to be much snow on the mountains. How do you know when they won't pull over? When they drive past me and continue driving the speed they were driving at. Usually when someone's pulling over, before they pass you, they are kind of making the decision. You can see them, like you can hear, and they're looking at you, and they take their foot off the gas, and they transition onto the brake, and it's like, you can tell they're slowing down. Last city pass before stop? I don't know. I forget. There's been no cities, they're all like little villages. Hitch Pro. That's what my business cards say if I had any. I ran out. Hitchhiker. Hi, can't read your name because white name on white background. Tunnel that goes straight to Porta from where you are. Really? I don't think that's a thing. They look like the exact same road, and they split off right next to the Andorra border. Use night mode? No. I like this during the daytime. No, it's a Porsche. It's an SUV Porsche, but it's a Porsche. With Andorra plates. Hello?
Si, espagnol?
English? Yes! Canada.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, long way away. You're going to...
I live in Andorra.
You live in Andorra? That's where I'm going. Perfect. I don't know, I've never been there, I just thought I'd check it out.
Really?
Never.
Right?
So I gotta check it out. I have passport, yeah. Okay.
Because you remember, it doesn't belong to Europe, huh?
Oh, yeah, it's not Schengen, yeah. Before I get in, so I make like a live video documentary on hitchhiking, so I have a camera. It doesn't have to be pointed at you at all. But I do have a camera. Is that something you're okay having in your car?
Just put mine here. No problem.
Bag in the back seat here?
I think that's already put all of rubbish.
Okay. Alright. It's Porsche. You like it? Yeah. Someone...
And you have Baby Betty, you know.
And Baby Bell cheese, yeah? I'm prepared for all occurrences. Teddy Bear and Baby Bell. Alright.
That's okay.
Everything's okay? Alright.
There's nothing really. While we stopped, I'm gonna take out the money from my... Because you know, we have to go through a long tunnel.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
How long is... Do you know how long?
I think 12 kilometers.
12 kilometers?
Well, before, it's only quite recent. Before, we had to go over the pass.
Oh, really?
Now, I'm equipped and we all have big,
Yeah.
you know,
Because you live in the
tires.
mountains, so yeah, you need to be prepared.
But trust me, it was closed very often.
Yeah.
So, you know, we used to be stuck because I work in France and I live in Andorra. So
Oh, so you do this commute.
I pop over.
Yeah.
I pop over. I just need to get money out because, of course, it's a bit of money. So you're traveling around Europe or around the world?
So, yeah, the past 10 months I've been doing this with the camera and stuff. I did all 50 US states, all 10 Canadian provinces, and now on this trip,
Excellent.
a bunch of places in Europe.
Oh yeah, you can't be bored in Europe, you know, with everything that goes on here.
Oh, yeah. No, it's been a great
They were
trip.
just talking about Canada.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, because
good or bad?
it was Corneille, your singer, you know, Corneille who sings French.
Yeah.
French Canadian? No.
I'm
Otherwise
not.
you speak better
I'm from
French.
British Columbia.
British Columbia. I used to live in Texas and I had a lot of Canadian friends from British Columbia.
You lived in Texas?
My God, I lived everywhere. I just hopped onto a Globetrotter's car.
A Globetrotter's car?
Yeah,
Okay.
I lived
Was
my
it all
whole
for...
life and I worked everywhere except Asia. It's the only
Except
place
Asia.
besides stopping off in Hong Kong and Singapore.
Okay.
I've never
What,
been anywhere
what
else.
type of career led you to
Well,
hop
it's
around
not
the
a
world like
career.
that?
It's more like coincidence.
Oh, coincidences. I like coincidences.
Me too, but
Right?
life
How things
is
just kinda happen.
made out of coincidences.
Yeah.
I live by one thing. I'm 50 this year, and trust me, you know, in life, this is one word of advice I can give you. There is one road, and every time you arrive at in French we call it bifurcation.
Yeah.
You know, it's up to you to take the choice, left or right, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you must just grab it. Don't think too much, you know. It's like just take it. Because I notice people, they think too much. They will always, the longer you think about the decision you have to take, the more excuses you will find to not do it. Trust me. Of course, there's always difficulty. There's always never gonna be easy and whatever. But you know, there are no barriers. Well, you know, you've been traveling for 10 months. But I mean, people will always find a lot of issues to not do that, you know? The longer you think about stuff, I've sometimes gotten myself in some
trouble because you just
Oh,
go with
yes,
it. You're like,
because I was
sure,
like,
let's do it.
Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. And then when I was really on my way, I went like, oh my God, where did I get myself into? You
What
know?
was? Do you have like one incident that stands out as just like, whoa?
Yes, definitely.
What one's that?
But the origins, my origins, I have a Belgian passport.
Okay.
But I live in Andorra.
Yeah.
And I actually have a horse breeding and horse riding facility together with my partner, who is French, in the southwest of France. Okay. But that's only been the last. Consider that like my retirement plan. Right?
Yeah.
So the really funny thing is that actually my father used to be a tea planter in what's today it was the ex-Congo Belgian colonies, you know. And so at one point my life in Belgium, I went back to school because remember we had the independence, everything got nationalized and stuff, you know, in those days. And my family just went back to Belgium without penniless, you know, back stuff like that. So I went to school in Belgium, most ordinary thing. Got married way too early. That was stupid. Very stupid. Very classical in those days, you know. At 21 years old, you know. And of course by 25,
You were done.
I was done. And you know, that day, I decided I was done. I had a job. I had everything. Yeah, I've went through the most classical kind of, you know, schooling and whatever you can think of. And then I felt really miserable. So, you know, that day, I remember very well, I was sitting in a plane, I took my dog, my suitcase, and I left for Congo, but the French Congo.
Congo.
I had no job, I only had my sister who'd also arrived there, and who was there, and I just went with my dog, sitting in the plane, and he was on my lap, and we both looked by the little window, and we actually arrived in Brazzaville. No, we arrived in Kinshasa, the ex-Belgian Congo.
Yeah.
And I had to take a small plane, go over the Zaire River, and arrive in Brazzaville, the French Congo, you know, which is just hopping over the river. But they didn't want to take my dog into the plane, so everybody agreed he should just be on my lap in that plane. And I still remember that dog came from a dog pound, and he's sitting on my lap, and I'm looking through the window, and he's looking through. And that is a moment, you know, I was 25 years old, and I still remember until the day of today. Because that dog lived 21 years with me, traveled around the whole world.
21 years, wow.
And I picked him up as a puppy on the Belgian beach, you know.
Really?
He was just abandoned.
Yeah.
And it was so much fun because, you know, we just started a new life. I spent lots of time in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I found a job within 2 days, a really good job. And that's why I always tell people, don't hesitate, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I arrived, I went to a barbecue in the evening.
Yeah.
Where my sister said, well, just come along, you know, because and I sat down because I didn't know anybody. So I was just sitting on a little wall like that with a beer.
Yeah.
There comes this guy. I could just see immediately he was American, you know, you can just see far away, you know.
Okay, yeah. No, I can see that, yeah.
Just, you can see what I mean. He was Burke Daly from Colorado, you see, I haven't forgotten. And he comes and sits next to me. And he asked me, well, so what are you doing here? And I said, like, well, I've just arrived. I said, you know, I come from Belgium and this and that. And he says, like, oh God, yeah, I just arrived too. And he says, are you working somewhere? This is a real story. And I told him, I said, nope, looking for a job. He says, how many languages do you speak? I speak anything you want, because that's the advantage of being Belgian. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and he looks at me and he's like, do you know anything about petrol and offshore drilling and whatever drill bits? And I looked at him, I said, nothing whatsoever. He says, I can teach you in 6 weeks' time. Do you want a job? I said, yeah, you're gonna be kidding me. And I went next day to his office, passed my interview, lied my butt off, because to you this is gonna be funny, but those were the first days of email.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what an email was, and so I lied my
So they were
butt off,
asking
and I
you
went
stuff
like,
about...
yeah, of course I can send an email. I know how that works. I was still working on MS-DOS.
Yeah.
But Windows, of course, had taken over the US already. But remember, I come from Belgium and Africa, mostly from Belgium. So we didn't know anything about that. But you know, that's my second advice, always bluff.
Always bluff?
Bluff! You can always, as long as it's stuff you can quickly learn.
You can learn it.
Yeah, of course,
So as far as like getting jobs and
so
stuff.
he was like, do you know Windows, Excel, Word? And I was just like,
oh yeah,
no problem. And I was hired, and I got 2 weeks to learn how to do accounting on Excel spreadsheets and stuff like that. So I just sent a message to my mother in Belgium, and I told her, I said, like, please find for dummies. And the first time I sent one, I can still remember that. I thought it was fantastic. The first answer I got, you know, it was like, it was okay. That was my first answer. It was just to see if it was working.
Yeah.
I went like, oh, it's so amazing. Never looked back. I had my first cell phone in Africa. Also, it was an American company. Yeah. We had to be connected. And that's how I learned everything on drill bits, offshore.
And have you been in that industry since then, or have you been hopping around?
For quite a few years. That moved me around the world. I met my ex-husband, who's today my ex-husband, also there. Mm-hmm. So we had a similar kind of... I followed him, and then he got headhunted by the International Olympic Committee.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then we continued for IOC.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's every 2 years, you're on a contract somewhere. Stuff. And then finally was crazy. So the moment I could, the big advantage of working in funny countries for the petrol into the southwest, as by coincidence. The second time I thought like, God, it's so beautiful here, you know, there's lots of opportunities here for horse breeding and stuff. So just by coincidence I talked to somebody, she said, but and they actually had because outside was perfect, you know, the land. You gotta listen to the energy of a place. So I went there, looked at it, took one look at the place, and have decided to move. Moved. It was very difficult logistically, you know, to move the whole facilities. But you know, it's no regrets. 9 years again. Now I'm 15. Your taxes. Of course, you need to be able to stay in Andorra. You can't live too far away. So that's why most people are French or Spanish also. You know Andorra? 75,000 people,
Okay.
of which only 25,000 are real Andorran natives.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with Monaco. It's people are totally not. They're still real mountain international. That's why it's a lot of fun. You got lots of English also, Canadians.
Oh yeah.
Andorra is wonderful because they don't have their own currency. So that's why it's very interesting. You can go there. Like for me, the euro is the currency I work most with. So I can open all my accounts in euro and deal everything in euro. But an American or Canadian,
you'd have to be converting things over.
Canadian
Oh, you can?
dollar.
Yeah.
No
Okay.
problem. Andorra, that's why it's very neat. But it has a very specific status. It's only 465 square kilometers. It's very little, and it's one of the oldest countries in the world. You know?
Is it?
Yeah.
Do you know how old is it?
It dates. Its origins date back to Charlemagne. Charlemagne.
Okay. Yeah.
Charlemagne.
I remember. Yeah.
Because in those days, Charlemagne's empire got invaded and threatened by the Moors. And here the Pyrenees were a natural barrier. So Charlemagne said, like, I will give you autonomy and you can dispose, which in those days was incredible. But in return, you will avoid the Moors to move into my kingdom.
Yeah.
And so they did so. They fought their whole life and they have never ever given back their autonomy. They have never belonged to any other country.
Wow.
So we are a co-principat. You know what that is?
No.
Yeah, we have two princes.
Oh.
So we have a parliamentary
Yeah.
democracy, running like any democracy. We go, we vote, we have a parliament. Everything gets voted. We have one official language, which is unique also, Catalan.
By saying they speak
Very
Spanish.
proud.
Yeah, okay.
Parla
Yeah.
Catalan, yeah. And if you want, I don't have real Andorran European countries. And they are between two very big European countries. So actually one of the princes is French, one of the princes is Spanish. And
Okay.
you know who the French prince is? It's our president, Macron, in France.
Really?
Yeah, true history, because it used to be that she comes once a year. But it's only a protocol. So it's a very high country. Dispose of what no, that's just no. See, my sister, from my farm
Really?
to here, to home. There are 3 dogs in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they love it. No, it's a very specific country. Very special. And you'll notice, since we don't belong to the Schengen zone officially, it's quite interesting because we don't have our own. We don't have an airport. We have a heliport. You can
You have a
come with
heliport,
a
okay,
helicopter.
yeah.
And we don't have a train station either.
Yeah.
So we do have an agreement with the French government and the Spanish government, and there is a bus that goes 4 or 5 times a day, and even more when it's full season, to the Toulouse in France, to the airport, and to the train station, and same thing for Barcelona, for the airport. So it's very well connected. Those buses are not expensive. You just need to make a reservation.
Okay.
And you can take them, and they stop all over Andorra. It's only one main road anyway. It's not complicated.
Okay. Yeah. That makes things
But
easy.
what's very interesting is that it's the only place inside Europe where you don't need a Schengen visa. Right? But how do you get
But to
here?
get there without going to a Schengen country
It's
is
very interesting. Well, you can.
via
There's
helicopter?
an agreement. No,
Oh.
there's an agreement. You will see all people working here.
Yeah.
Restaurants, ski slopes, wherever. They're almost all from Argentina or from Chile.
Okay.
You notice, yeah. Because the young people from Argentina, they like to travel, they like to... the big advantage is they get paid in euro and they get paid properly here. It's a it's a decent pay. And the big advantage is it's the only place where they don't have to ask for a Schengen visa. And to get here, actually, they fly to Barcelona, to Toulouse, and then they have to take a bus because they're actually in transit. They can't get out. And
Okay.
it's very interesting. And when they arrive here, you see, we have to go. It's the only place where you go through customs still, eh?
Yeah.
And so you first have the French and then the Andorra, and they have to get off the bus and get their passport stamped here at the Andorra border.
Mm-hmm.
And like that, they can get they can ask for a temporary work permit, to come and work. So it's full. I take people all the time with the car. Well, because I've traveled everywhere also.
Yeah.
I've done like you, I went like, so I always think like, well, I must take people up. I must drive on my own, it's no use.
Yeah.
And definitely on this road.
Is there a lot of people that hitchhike this road? Yeah.
Tons of people. Except on this one, the French part, you won't find the people from Argentina because they are not allowed to. They shouldn't be. They should actually never set foot on the French soil or on the Spanish one because they don't have a Schengen visa.
Unless they pre-apply for it, but most don't. They come here separate.
It's very difficult.
Yeah. Like as a Canadian, it's quite easy. Like I just show up and they're like, yeah,
no
it's
problem.
good.
Of course, yeah. For us, it's also easy. When we come to the US or to Canada, so it's a normal just return. But sadly, Argentina has a very big financial crisis, and people are always afraid that they're gonna come and they won't leave, which is stupid.
Yeah.
I couldn't care less. I've worked my whole life abroad, so I always think these issues of immigration and this and that, they really get on my nerves. In France, everywhere in Europe, I'm personally totally, utterly disgusted with our immigration politic. Just because I think people who want to come really make the move to go and change their life, and who have the courage to do that. It's not that easy. I sometimes think that our politicians, they don't understand how difficult it is to leave everything,
Yeah.
because you need to go and make a living somewhere else, and then and anyway, people, you must let them come and work, because we have plenty of people who are here and don't work, or they don't want to work. So let people, if they want to work, let them come. I don't care.
And what type of work do you do now?
Only my horse business.
Your horse business? Okay, yeah.
That's fine. Because my parents passed away, sadly enough. Both had cancer. That made me change my life. Trust me. It's like 4 years ago, I decided that that was it. That's when I moved also to Andorra, left Belgium, left all the stress. Decided to just enjoy life more. It's great because I met my partner, David, and he runs a horse riding holiday business all over France. So what I do now is, instead of going to what I think today are stupid competitions, with the horses, I've actually joined him on the ride, since I know a lot of languages and this and that. So we work with a lot of international clients.
Yeah.
But almost 90% of our clients are overseas clients. We also have lots of European clients. But then I speak German, so that's quite okay, and Spanish too, so that's fine. But actually it's really great, because I get to travel the whole of France on horseback.
Really?
Fantastic.
Like, do you help guide on horseback?
Yeah,
so
I guide on horseback.
Yeah.
I'm always on the horse, 6 days a week, from the morning until the evening. We do about 4,000 to 4,500 kilometers a year on horseback. And actually this year, because both of us are turning 50, Dave and we've subcontracted 5 weeks of our calendar, of the products that we usually sell as horse riding holidays. Normally we always accompany the two of us. We don't put anyone else, but we've got really good people to take care for 5 weeks of the trail riding, and we ourselves are leaving with our 2 horses on the pilgrimage road to Santiago de Compostela. Now, if you haven't been there, you must do.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't done it before.
It's a big thing in Europe. But not just in Europe, worldwide. We have people from Asia, from everywhere who come and do that.
Most people hike it, but you'll do it on horseback?
Yeah, we've already done the first 500 kilometers, so we got still 1,017 kilometers left. So we're leaving on the 19th of March, no, 19th of May, 19th of May, and finishing on the 7th of July. Well, we don't really know when we're going to finish, but, we've given ourselves 50 days for the 50 years, That's it. 1 day per year.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's something I really wanted to do. And, it's something you do. It used to be a religious pilgrimage, but I can assure you that most people that are doing it today are doing for, you wouldn't believe how many reasons. because they got divorced, because they lost their job, because they're retired, because they just have a burnout, stuff like that. And you meet all these people. Now we do walk a lot next to our horses, because we use the same schedule as the pilgrims, because we noticed on the first trips, because we're usually very endurant riders, very sporty riders, but we very quickly slow down the pace, because you notice that you're not really into your pilgrimage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You go too fast. And then bit by bit, when we start walking next to our horses and talking with the people who are on the Camino too. The Camino is the name, general Camino. Then you realize that people are, for so many reasons, it's incredible. Lots of couples actually get undone or get formed on the Camino too. We noticed that.
It'd be a good test of your relationship.
We said,
right?
we never got married, but we said if we survive this one, we can get married.
Yeah.
Because if we're both very strong characters, okay? So, But, we already camp out about 7 months a year. From
Really?
the morning until the evening, because we sleep next to our horses.
Your horses, yeah.
The clients go to the hotel. It's upgrade trail riding. Yeah, they have a hotel every evening, and they have restaurants and this like that. So we do accompany them to the restaurants from time to time, not every evening, but we sleep. We wouldn't even want to sleep in the hotel. We sleep with our horses. We're all equipped. So we camp next to the horses, because every night, we move to another place.
Yeah.
So, blah. Yeah, it's Friday, so we ain't gonna go fast. We'll see.
Is it even busier on the weekend, like Saturday, Sunday?
Today, no.
Friday's the worst?
Today is very bad. It's doubly bad. That's why I left actually early.
Oh, really?
Lucky too. You would have never crossed my... Because usually I drive later on in the day. But today it's the start of skiing holiday season in France. One part.
Yeah.
And the second, not all the regions. It's one region of France, because they alternate the weeks. But the problem is also that with the snow that we've had and everything, a lot of people are moving Friday evening to come for the weekend. So the two worst moments is Friday afternoon after 4 o'clock to get up, because this is nothing. You will see when it gets late, and leaving it's Sunday as of 4 o'clock. Because the ski passes are good until 5 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I notice as of 4 o'clock, people start heading back home, and then it's the worst time. And if then it snows, because this is great, you don't need special tires or anything. But once it starts snowing.
So it's like a week ago you had your last big pile of snow?
Not even a week ago.
Yeah.
We were expecting some snow this week also.
Do you know what the current snow base is on your local mountain?
Oh, my local mountain?
Yeah.
250.
250.
Yeah.
Okay.
It used to be 0. Because usually at Christmas I invite my French friends and family, and of course to come and ski. And I went to go and spend the Christmas in France because there was diddly squat. There was no snow at all. Which is very bad for Andorra, because to them it's really big time business. Skiing. You see very modern installations, very well kept slopes. They do a very good job.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, but you can see the problem is with a lot of snow, and then suddenly it gets hot.
Yeah.
Quite irregular conditions this year, because a week ago this was all white.
And now it started melting quite a bit.
Yeah, because it gets too hot during the day. Normally it shouldn't be that hot. Today actually it's getting hotter.
Yeah,
It's
like 6.5 degrees,
It's way too hot. But we haven't really moved up yet. But you can see it, all these streaks in the snow, the traces.
It's all melting.
Yeah, that's good.
Do you know how much a lift ticket is for a day at your local hill?
Yeah. It's the same anywhere, because it's one big ski domain.
Oh, is it? One.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can do a half pass. That's from 9 o'clock in the morning until 1.
Yep.
Or you can do a full day. You can also just do the afternoon,
Yeah.
1 o'clock until 5. And if you take a full day, it's around 40 euros.
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
No, and you will see you have 200. Look at the car. You have
Oh, wow.
210 kilometers of ski slopes. Huh?
Wow.
Because everything is open now. So no, it's very good. Honestly, it's really good skiing. It's one of the things I tell people, because everybody is always going to the Alps and stuff. Well, it's very expensive. Way too many people. And we really enjoy it. Ski season here is until the 22nd of April this year. So. And it's funny because when you do this drive, or I do it in all seasons, then it's full of horses here. Andorra is known, well, we're still in the French part, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Then you have all the horses with the big bells. Yeah, afterwards they end up at the butchers. You know, I'm vegetarian, I tell you straight away, because I love my horses, but I have 10 dogs, you know, I have lots of animals, so I'm totally not. It's a long time since I've eaten even a fish or a shrimp or anything. But they are known, they make really very good organic meat, because all the animals are just out on the Alps. But yeah, I always feel a bit sad when I take a look at them, because you know everybody stops to take pictures. I always want to tell them, and do you know that they are going to the butchers after the summer? Well, the foals, huh? The foals go to the butchers. The mothers, they stay. It's like, yeah, big issue in Europe. Food everywhere, I guess. So what countries have you been going to?
On this trip, I did Iceland, England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, France, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg.
So you were in my original country. You were in Belgium. Did you go to Brussels?
I didn't. Well, no, I didn't go to Brussels. I went past Brussels. I first went through
Belgium and not Brussels.
I don't know, because I'm a hitchhiking, right? So I don't really have too much of a plan. And I was near Brussels, and I got picked up at a service station, and the lady was going to Amsterdam. So I'm like, okay.
That's not the same direction. Did you go to Antwerp?
No.
No.
Yeah, well, I went to what? Liège.
Liège.
And
oh God, we will say that's costly.
and then I went to some small towns.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you got a taste of.
Yeah.
I see people stop here to hike up there and then go. Yeah, but it's how do you call that? We call it langlaufen. You know.
Langlaufen.
It's when you do. Yeah, that's the German name.
Like
it's when you don't slope ski. It's you know, it's more like endurance skiing. You know, on the
like where you ski up and then ski down.
Yeah.
Like we call it.
Oh yeah. With the little skis.
Call it like ski touring.
Yeah.
Where you
very tired.
Put skins on your skis and walk up.
I'm very lazy. I think go up, go down. Let gravity do the work.
And have you skied your whole life, or is it more only once you came here you?
No. We skied when we were, you know, with my family. It's part of your education, you know. Like any middle-class family in Belgium will go for at least 1 week of skiing.
Yeah.
It's kind of the thing to do. So yeah, we learned to ski from very little on, and I didn't ski for about 20 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because
but was it
I
like...
lived all the time in really hot countries.
Like Africa.
And I never really,
okay.
Yeah, and my husband was from South Africa, so you know he was very much not into skiing. So we did all the stuff, lots of scuba diving and stuff like that. Well, welcome.
Do I need my passport? No. Okay.
Usually, you know, if you're an Andorra license, it's more, you know, when we go out.
When you go out, it's more difficult.
Because,
okay,
you know, Andorra, I didn't tell you, but it's the place in Europe. Everybody envies me because I buy cigarettes, alcohol, perfume at a ridiculous price. When I say ridiculous, like, for instance, a bottle of the same alcohol in France, I can buy 3 bottles here for the same price. Yeah, and then don't even ask about cigarettes. So as you see, it's not very... It's driving out.
Yeah.
Because the French know that anybody is always filling up on whatever commodities, because it's a bit contradictory since we have no taxes, we have no VAT. So they forced us to change that. So now we have 4.5% VAT, whereas in France it's 20. So you already have 15%. Right. That's why Andorra people will drive big cars.
Because no tax?
Well, it's much cheaper because, you know, we are already The same car will cost me $25,000 or euros, sorry, more in France. I asked, I always ask, to compare, because I can import a car. It's no problem. But it's just much easier to order it direct. But then again, they know the trick. So I can't sell this car abroad, Andorra, for the first 2 years. Because I get a big, Andorra is very ecological. So you get a very big, it's hybrid. So support from officially, well, you're actually not in Andorra. I gotta be geographically, to be perfectly correct, at the roundabout you enter, as we couldn't take the tunnel, we had to go all the way and skiing. It's Pas de la Casa. They come and do the shopping. You see, but it's very ugly. I would never